Oh, hi there. Did you miss me? No? Alright, I guess it's set for nothing. Alright, I'll see you guys later. No, but seriously, what's up, guys? I guess I'm finally back from my 2-month-long hiatus, and I think I owe you guys a bit of an explanation. So, story time, take your seats, grab some popcorn. This one's a tale for the ages. Right, so I uploaded my previous build video, right? You know, the one with the spirit bomb. And, like most videos, I'm happy with it. I'm glad I made it. You know, there are few videos that I actually regret making. But for some reason, I felt empty, you know? The same kind of emptiness I felt when I initially took a break when I hit the 100 subscriber mark. But instead of just doing the same thing and just leaving for like a month or so, I wanted to shake up the normal formula I was used to. That being make almost nothing but build videos. Thus, I spent the next couple of weeks working on 2 larger videos. One being a full review of the entire Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm quadrilogy, as I unofficially dubbed it, and the other being a review of Destiny 2. I already had a full script ready to go for the Storm quadrilogy, I gathered hours of footage for the Destiny 2 review, and it felt great knowing that I was truly invested in these 2 projects. Then fucking Irma came in and fucked everything up. Oh, you thought I was just repeating my first hiatus, but with no real reason this time. Oh, no, see, you don't understand the shit that went down in these last 2 months, but I'll get you to understand right now. See, it wasn't something as simple as, the storm was so bad that it blew my power out. No, that was just child's play for good old Mother Nature. She had something a bit more convoluted and insidious planned for us. I hope you don't have somewhere to be for the next few minutes, because this is the best part of the story. Irma is the biggest fucking troll of a hurricane I have ever seen. For those of you who for some reason didn't keep up with the news leading up to September 11th of this year, let me fill you in, and before you even say it, yes, I'm aware of the storm taking place on the same day as another devastating event that happened on North American soil. Coincidence? I think not. Anyway, Hurricane Irma was hyped up to be the most powerful storm to strike the East Coast, initially being labeled as a Category 5 storm. Let's just say, this thing was fucking scary. In fact, this was only the 2nd hurricane I've ever been in, the first being Charlie way back when, and we only barely missed that one. Regardless, that's beside the point. Basically, Irma was a friggin' monster and was predicted to completely fuck up the majority of Florida and the islands. By the time the storm would reach us on the western coast of Florida though, Irma would instead be a Category 2 and would begin to dissipate before it ever left the state. Needless to say, we were relieved. On our toes, but relieved. To add icing to that cake though, it was even reported that Irma would be circling around the area where we lived to continue moving north, but more so through like, you know, the middle of the state, instead of on the coast. So not only did it weaken long before it reached us, but it even swerved around us so that the most wind that we'd ever get was from the edge of the storm. Holy fuck, it's like an early Christmas! You're goddamn right, the second we got the news that we dodged a bullet, our fucking power goes out. So essentially the storm swerves around us and says, you know what, nah, I think I'll let you guys off for now. Those guys down at the islands? No, fuck those guys, I hate those guys. But you guys? Nah, I'll let you off the hook for now. But I'm taking this with me, go fuck yourself, bye. We were without power for a full week. No lights, no air conditioning, no water, no nothing. And we probably wouldn't have survived in this house if we didn't have such amazing neighbors who shared a power line with us so that we could at least power our refrigerator, phone chargers, and TV. But we had to bathe in the uncomfortable Florida heat for a full fucking week, and I know there are people who had it a lot worse, but you try sitting in the heat with no water to shower with for a full week and try to tell me you don't appreciate the things you have more. It fucking sucks. So 1 week crawled on by and we finally get our power back, but of course, somebody just has a massive grudge against me and just isn't willing to let me off with 1 measly week of lying in my sweat-drenched bed. See, when the power came back on, the surge managed to blow out several outlets of the house and even went as far as blowing out the plugs in some of my devices. 3 of them to be exact. I know, my fault entirely. I know I should have unplugged everything after the storm, but that, you know, it happened. My TV had its plug completely fried, the little battery thing from Frontier was also blown out, so no internet, and yes, my PC also took a hit. All of my footage, all of my scripts, my video editing software, all of it. Gone. So yeah, that was fun. I managed to get a new TV relatively quickly, but my PC? That was an entirely different ordeal. See, after the TV, I didn't exactly have the money for a replacement PC, so I had to wait for my next paycheck before I could get one. So I browsed online and found one that fits my needs perfectly. I didn't plan on doing any gaming on it, really. I just needed something with plenty of storage and can at least handle a higher level of editing. The one I found did that, and despite being certified refurbished on Amazon, I haven't had any issues with product quality, even on pre-owned stuff there, and they're always incredibly quick to deliver, so I had high hopes for it. Payday comes and goes, I place my order, a week later I get my certified refurbished PC, and to my utter fucking shock at Mother Nature's raw unwillingness to let me off of her fucking leash, the certified refurbished PC arrived in a broken state, randomly shutting itself off for no discernible reason. I've tried researching what the possible problem was, but I ultimately decided just to send the fucking thing back. So that was another week I'm never getting back. Fast forward to October 28th, and I pick up a relatively cheap PC that isn't as good on paper as the last one, but it'll at least do what I need it to. Or so I thought, because the fucking thing can't record at the full quality I normally do, so I had to lower my Elgato settings to record at 720p 60fps rather than my usual 1080p 60fps, and as one last kick in the dick from Mother Nature, as I'm messing with the fucking wiring for my Elgato and my Ethernet cables, I almost have another heart attack because I was convinced my 2 or 3 week old TV that I had only recently gotten broke down just as I got everything set up and ready for recording, and what really happened was the cord for my TV was really loose, and it fell out like so. I'm not exaggerating when I say this whole fucking scenario nearly broke my mind. But if there's anything good that came out of this whole thing, I had a lot of time to think about the new content I want to bring to this channel. So, first off, as soon as this video goes up, I'm going to get busy on posting 2 makeup build videos. One for Xenoverse 2 and one for Warframe. I'll be ditching that Ultimate Ninja Storm Quadrilogy review since I just can't be bothered to rewrite the entire fucking script, and I do want to still try doing that Destiny 2 review since I have quite a bit to say about it. I also have ideas for other games I want to cover in that kind of format, like the upcoming Star Wars Battlefront 2, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and even for Dokkan Battle, which I played the ever-living fuck out of that game. Seriously, I think I might have a problem. And one last thing before I go, I'm sure a lot of you were baffled as to where I was these last couple of months, and I made sure to pin a comment on my most recent video explaining that, but I know many of you probably didn't see it. So if you'll allow me to shamelessly plug my social media for a minute, I'd suggest following me on Twitter. The link is always in the description of my videos, and I try to make sure to post important updates, but just be warned, if you don't like my ranting or my complaining or anything like that, I probably do the most of that on my Twitter than anywhere else. But if you want to stay in the loop of my lack of uploads or anything of that nature, if anything should happen, that's where you should probably go. Anyway, I'm gonna finally get back to work. Thank you all so much for your support these last couple of months, and I will see you in the next video.